Hey everybody, John Miller, founding attorney, Rock Solid Law, and we want to wish you a very happy Indian summer. We've been doing this for years and years, and I always love when it gets cool and then we have that warm blast. Of course, here in Florida, we have warmth throughout a lot of the winter, but other places they just get like a week of warm weather, and they call it around the world many different names, one of which is Indian summer. You know, growing up, I was always really fond of the Native American stories and traditions in our country, and I think of Indian summer as honoring that part of our North American heritage. I want to talk to you a little bit about a particular legend today, but I want to tell you about a place that's really important in my life, and that is Hickory Nut Gorge, which is in North Carolina. It is absolutely, sorry for the pun, gorgeous. It is a deep cut caused by the Broad River, rising up to Chimney Rock, which is what we call it. The beautiful falls that come off of those granite mountains, huge rocks everywhere, and just a beautiful, beautiful place. It's right next to Lake Lure, North Carolina. So the Catawba and Cherokee were the tribes that inhabited this area, and they considered Hickory Nut Gorge to be sacred. They considered that they were not allowed to have war in there. And in fact, it took a very brave Native American to even pass through, because like so many places, Hickory Nut Gorge was guarded by the little people. Now, I won't even try the Cherokee pronunciation for their name, but like dwarves, fairies, leprechauns, sprites, and other small creatures of legend, the Native Americans had the little people. Now, the little people could be really helpful. They would often come in the night and help out people. But the little people were very secretive and did not like to be discovered. If a wanderer happened among them, they might cast a spell on him so he didn't know where he was or where they had seen him. They could also be a little bit mean if anybody came into their territory, playing tricks on people, and sometimes even throwing rocks and stones if somebody tried to carry something out of their area. They were known to love drumming and dancing. They were no higher than the knee, and they had long hair reaching almost all the way to the ground. They were magical creatures. Well, they didn't like for the Native Americans to pass through Hickory Nut Gorge. And sometimes, if the Cherokee needed to pass through, as they did one time, they would try to fool the little people. A couple of people didn't get away with it, but one spiritual man turned himself into a giant hummingbird and was able to get through the gorge past them before they saw him. This is why they say there are so many boulders strewn throughout Hickory Nut Gorge. You go there today, you'll see giant boulders everywhere. It was the wind from the giant hummingbird's wings, of course. Well, I just love this legend of the little people from Cherokee and other Native Americans, and I wanted to take this opportunity to wish you all a very happy autumn, and especially Indian summer. If you need a little good music in your day, go check out Van Morrison's Meet Me in the Indian Summer, one of my favorite tunes. Happy autumn. Happy Indian summer. Happiness from the little people.